Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video, we are finally doing a fabric haul. Yes, yes, yes. So for those of you guys who have been following me, have been watching my Friday sales, have been following me on Instagram and on Facebook, you guys know that from April 15th all the way to June 19th, I was on a 60-day no-buy challenge. So it is finally over. I can buy whatever it is I want now. So the 60-day no-buy challenge, it's basically So Legal Chick. She does it pretty much every year. I believe this is the second year that I have participated in this challenge during the spring all the way up until summer. But the 60 days is basically no pattern buying and no fabric buying. You must utilize those things in your stash. It is a great way to pull out the fabrics that you have been buying over the year and to utilize it. It's no different than the scoop challenge. Pull out those patterns that you have not used and forever that you just keep going to buy patterns and you don't use them. We all do it as sewers. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and show you the fabrics that I picked up from Etsy. Now I do want to say one thing. I'm going to show them all in this video. However, it's a two-part to this video. What I mean by that is the fabrics that I picked up from Houseofmamiwata, which is what I'm going to show first. I picked those up before the 60-day no-buy challenge. It's just I forgot to film them. And then I also picked up additional fabric from Houseofmamiwata, which I will tell you when I start showing the fabric, which ones are recent and which ones were previous. And then I also picked up some fabric from Dose of Fabric as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into all the Ankara fabric that I picked up this week. As well, when I say this week, I just received them in the mail today, so which is why I'm feminist today, which is Father's Day, by the way. Happy Father's Day to everyone, all the fathers that's out there as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this video. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the fabrics that I picked up from Houseofmamiwata back in the first part of April. I picked these up during my kids' spring break, so it was like first 2 weeks of April. I just did not do a fabric haul for them. So the first one is a mud cloth fabric. It is black and white. I'm thinking of making a duster for this one. I do not have a pattern in mind, but I want to make this as a two-piece set. I just don't know if I want shorts or pants or a skirt, but that is the black and white mud cloth. The next one is this orange. Now on this fabric, I picked this up. After picking it up, I seen Montoya Bayo create a skirt and a top on Instagram. Now I have several skirts. However, I do not want to use this as a skirt. I'm thinking of actually making a dress or a duster in shorts or duster in some pants or duster in a skirt. I'm not sure exactly which one, but I'm looking at leaning towards more of a dress for this fabric, and I love this orange. All right, the next fabric that I picked up, this pink. So this pink is more of a patchwork style fabric. So you have different prints throughout the fabric. So you have your banana blossom, you have your bullseye, you have different, I believe it's like 5 different prints throughout the fabric, which is why they call it patchwork. For this pink fabric, I'm looking at doing a jumpsuit. Now I have so many jumpsuit patterns in mind, and I'm not sure which one that I want to use. So, but yes, this is definitely going to be a jumpsuit. The next pattern, now I picked it up in 2 colorways. So I picked it up in the blue, white, yellow, and green. And then I also picked it up in like a green, yellow, orange, and white fabric as well. Now I could do this as a color block. I don't know if I want to do this as a color block or if I just want to make separates for each 6 yards. So I picked every fabric that I'm going to show you. I picked up 6 yards of each one of these fabrics. So I'm not sure if I want to color block it and use both of these prints for one item or if I want to make separate pieces for each color fabric. So I picked it up in the orange and then I picked it up in the blue. The next fabric that I picked up is also 2 colorways for this one as well. I don't know why I did that, but I like them both, so I said yes instead of saying no. So this one is like a purple and orange, and then this one is blue and orange. Now, I can do like pants with the purple and then create like a nice top, a button. Well, not necessarily a button-down shirt, but if you go back to my video, which is McCall7724, which was a Bordeaux top, I could create something like that, that buttons down really nicely and pair it with these pants. Some pants with the purple. I could do that, or I could make separate. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with either one of these fabrics yet. So I'm also thinking of Simplicity 8558, which was a Mimi G short and jacket pattern to do for this as well. I'm not sure just yet, but those are all the fabrics that I picked up in April. Now I'm going to transition to the ones that I just received out of my mailbox, because I ordered the same day, which was the 19th, and I ordered on the 18th, the night of the 18th, and I received them yesterday in my mailbox, but I did not pick them up out of the mailbox until today, which is Father's Day, of course. So the first fabric is this lovely purple and white fabric. Yes. So I want to tell you something about this fabric. So I reached out to Houseofmamiwata with a photo of the red and marigold. And the reason why is because I created Sew It Academy course number 8 with and I'm going to put a picture up to show you, with the red and the marigold. I wanted to create something else with that fabric, but I didn't have enough after creating that dress. So I reached out to her because that's where I purchased that fabric from. And I was like, hey, do you have more of the red and marigold fabric? She said no, but she did say she had this one. I was like, I'll take this one and create what I wanted to create with the marigold fabric. So that's how I was able to get this fabric. I'm not sure if this fabric ever went live because I did not see this on her website on Etsy. So it was just, it was something that was supposed to happen, I guess. So I do love this fabric, and I can't wait to create what I want to make with this fabric. The next fabric is this nice, lovely green and orange. Love it. So I already know what I'm going to make with this. This is going to be a button-down shirt and some pants for this one as a 2-piece. Love it. And I have plans on making it like a 3 different look. Create a button-down shirt with the orange. Create a button-down shirt with this fabric as well. And then create some pants and mix and match it as I choose. So this is what it looks like. I love it. And this is going to be a 2-piece set. The next one is it's like a stripe, blue and white. It's just very basic, but I could see this making a dress with this one. And I think that may be what I might intend to do with this fabric. But yeah, I love it. And this is just blue and white fabric picked up from Houseofmamiwata on Etsy. And the last fabric that I picked up from Houseofmamiwata on Etsy is this pink. Now on the screen, I thought it was more of a darker color. I can't remember if I thought it was red or if I thought it was more of a darker pink, like a purplish pink. I can't remember, because you have to remember when you look at fabric on the screen, it may appear darker or lighter because of the resolution of your screen on the computer. So I wasn't upset on this whatsoever. My daughter loved this fabric. I purchased it from her. So I'm thinking of doing a mommy and me with this fabric. I have a pattern in mind. I think it's Simplicity 9057 or Simplicity 8856 as a mommy and me for this fabric. I'm not sure which pattern I want to do yet, but I do know that I want to use it as a mommy and me. Now that's all the fabrics that I picked up from Houseofmamiwata on Etsy. So now I'm going to move over to the fabrics that I picked up from Dose of Fabric on Etsy. Now I picked up quite a bit of fabric from Dose of fabrics on Etsy. Now, I did not unwrap the packages yet, so I'm going to be unwrapping the packages because, like I said, these literally just arrived yesterday, and I took them out the mailbox and was like, hey, I'm going to do a video right quick with these. So I will be taking them out the package on camera. I normally come prepared for the camera. Now, the first thing I want to show you from Dulse of Fabric on Instagram and on Etsy, she sends you a note. And on the note, it just basically says, thank you very much for your order. We genuinely appreciate it. Kindly let us know should there be any issues or concern about your order. So that's basically customer service. If you have any issues with your fabric, hit up Dulse of Fabric, hit up Houseofmamiwata, hit up Wax Prince Some More, hit up Smurfette. I'm telling you, they have good customer service to where you could go ahead and if there's any issues, they'll be more than happy to take care of those concerns for you. All right, so now there are many reasons why I picked up the fabrics that I picked up. So the first one I want to show you is this one. Oh my goodness. I seen this one and I seen an inspiration photo. So I'm going to try to find that photo that was an inspiration photo and pop it in to the video. But the reason why I picked this up is because I knew I wanted to make the pants that I seen as an inspiration. And then I want to pair it with this fabric and pair it just like that. A top, like the Bardot top, or I maybe just make it as kind of like a boxy top. And then pair it with this fabric right here for pants. And I think that would be so gorgeous. Now, I do have some of the Arrow fabric, which is this red fabric right here. I do have that in like a gold. So I could do this as a top and some pants and mix and match how I choose to do it. And I think all of them will combine very well to make a great collection. So that was the reason why I picked this one up, the red, as well as this one that has many different colors. It just, ooh, I love it. The next one is this blue. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. I love this blue. Now, the reason why I picked up this blue is simply because I purchased some other blue in the package. The order that I placed, I purchased some other blue fabric and I figured that it would go very well with something else that I picked up, which is what I'm going to show you. So let me go ahead and open up the other package. Now, I want to say that this one, I don't know exactly what I'm going to make with this fabric right here, but I kind of have an idea of making a dress with this fabric. I'm not 100% sure yet. Now, the other blue, I'm going to bring that fabric back up, but I seen Sotino. I think that's who it was. I'll put her link, her IG handle. I've seen her create a dress with both of these fabric, and I was like, yes, I need that fabric. So I plan on doing a dress. Look at this. Say, what? Come on. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, this is not gorgeous. Both of these together? Come on. This is amazing. I love it. So I'm planning on creating a dress, and also, like, I think I want to make a set, like a dress, a skirt, and a top with both of these fabrics together. And I think that's going to be so nice. Now, if I must bring this blue fabric back in, it may work to do like a mini collection with all three of these. I'm going to play it by ear and see if it works. So those are the other ones that I picked up from Dulse of Fabric. And the last one that I picked up from Dulse of Fabric on Etsy is this package right here. Now, I picked up 12 yards. And the reason why is because I seen an inspiration photo. And I'm planning on making something for my sister as well as myself. I plan on making like a one shoulder, off one shoulder, basically, top, some pants, and a skirt. And I purchased 12 yards of this fabric. Yes, I love it. I love it. I mean, you can't go wrong with this fabric whatsoever. I needed more orange in my closet, as well as in Ankara fabric. I noticed that I didn't have any type of oranges, so this fabric haul looks like a lot of orange. But that's all the fabrics that I picked up from Etsy, from both Houseofmamiwata as well as Storkso fabric. Well, there you have it. That's all the fabrics that I picked up from Etsy, from Houseofmamiwata, as well as Storkso fabrics on Etsy. So like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So until next time, bye.